Hi, my name's Kate Pollard and this is the What Me and the Boys Say Toyologist review of the Moon Dough ice cream set. It says it's suitable for ages 3 plus, and it also says on the back it never dries out, that it's wheat free and it's hypoallergenic. In the kit you get an instruction sheet, you get a magic moulding ice cream cart, 2 ice cream cones, an ice cream bowl, an ice cream scoop, a spoon, a playmat, a bag of white moon dough, a bag of red moon dough and a bag of green moon dough. There are also on the back some instructions, and it says that you can make the ice cream in 3 easy steps. The first one, putting your moon dough into the ice cream van. The second one, turning the handle, and the third one says out comes your creation. So it looks like it's going to be fairly simple. We've never played with moon dough before. We have had the moon sand though, and the boys really enjoyed playing with that when they had the moon sand. They had a dinosaur fossil set. So they're really keen to get in this one and have a go. And I'm interested to see what the moon dough is like compared to the moon sand. So we'll get in the box and we'll see what we think. So these are the 3 packets of the moon dough, and when I've got them out, it is really different to what I thought it would be. It's not like Play-Doh. It feels through the bag really light, and the colour's lighter than I expected, and it's also a bit more crumbly than I expected. So yeah, it's kind of foxed me, that one. It's a lot lighter than I thought it would be. But that's the 3 bags of moon dough. Do you want to look after those, Charlie? Thank you. Let's see what else we've got. I think in this bag here, looks like, does this look like the ice cream cart, do you think? Let's have a look, see if we can get it out. There we go. That looks like that's the magical ice cream cart. You holding that one too?
What to do?
Well, I'm not sure yet. We'll have a look in a minute when we get everything else out of the box. Oh, here's our ice cream cones and our ice cream bowl, and it looks like the handle and things in there. Hold that. And there's our instruction booklets. I think we're going to need those. Oh look, I can open it. We've also got a little play mat to play on as well. I think that's everything from the box. So should we get it set up, boys? Okay, let's get it set up. So this is the ice cream van when it's fully made. It only took a few minutes to assemble. It was really easy. We've got our ice cream scoop, which sits in an ice holder at the front. Our ice cream cones, which go in the handle at the back. And the umbrella is actually doubles up as the ice cream bowl, so you can use that afterwards to put your ice cream in. The idea is that you use some of the dough and you put it into the top cavity, and then as you turn the handle you keep filling the different cavities to different shapes, and because we've lowered the chute down here, there it is, as we turn the handle to put more things in, the bits we've moulded should be falling out of the dispenser at the end. Then we can use those either to put them in our ice cream cones, or we can put them into our ice cream bowl. If you want to make a scoop of the moon dough, it says that you just press the moon dough into the scoop to flatten it, and then you can turn it out into your ice cream cone. The moon dough itself, when you get it out of the bag, it says you're not to give it to the children like that. It says that you've got to work it into a ball before you give it to them, and it also says that you've got to mould it and play with it for a couple of minutes before you start using it. It also says that you shouldn't get it wet, or none of the parts should be wet, so I don't suppose it's going to come into contact with any liquid. So we'll get working the moon dough ready to play with, and we'll see how we get on with the ice cream factory.
Moon dough.
Why not? Because you put it back together. Okay, Charlie, you're going to make a scoop of ice cream. No, that's too much now. Put it down. That's it.
Shut in.
Okay, push it into there.
It's really in tight.
Yeah, it might be a bit too much in there.
Take a bit out. No, push it down.
Shut in now.
Let's turn it over then.
It's really in.
Push that down, push that button. There you go.
It's really in tight.
Okay then, just turn the handle. That's it. Oh, 2 have popped out. You're going to decorate the ice cream then?
No, I've still got a couple more.
Well, why don't you pop these on for now? Looks like a good ice cream set.
Oh.
Should we make an ice cream cone, Charlie? Whilst George does a couple more. And then you get a comb.
I get a tongue. It's up to, was it? That one.
Nearly used all the white now. There you go, use flat.
Oh, there's a
Shout out to the
strawberry.
mat. That's it. You're going to make the next one. Keep that there, we'll make a comb with it. You put the next one in. That's it, flatten it.
So
into
really
shape.
turn it now.
It's a bit crumbly, isn't it? Well done, George. Is it nice and flat?
Yeah.
That's it. You push it out then. It's flat. Turn it over. That's it. Let's push them together.
It's still in. We're making good ice cream, aren't we?
Look at that.
Charlie, when
Just be careful. We're getting the dough pressed into the carpet.
Press into the carpet.
not nice thing this.
Come out.
Yeah. Oh, it's broke.
Oh dear.
Oh, you can have.
A bit less in the top there, Charlie. I don't think it'll turn round with all that in. What do you think of it, George?
Good.
What do you think of the dough? Do you prefer it or do you prefer Play-Doh?
I like it.
Do you? Is it not too crumbly?
No.
And what do you think of the machine? Do you think it works well?
Yeah.
Is it easy to use?
Yeah. Because you can. Oh.
Another one broken.
Yeah.
Is it quite crumbly then, George?
Yeah. You can turn it, and then out comes your thing.
Is it easy to turn the handle? Does it always work each time?
No.
Does sometimes the bits fall out?
Yeah.
So is it a bit tricky to use?
George, how is the sun?
It is quite crumbly, isn't it? We've got all the bits all over the mat. Oh, well done, Charlie. That's a nice ice cream.
No, it's crumbly.
A bit crumbly. So we made some nice ice cream there, haven't we? One thing we have noticed, we've only been playing with it about 5 minutes, but I don't know whether you can make out on the ice cream cart, which was white, it's now got a red sort of colour to it, and I think that's the colour coming off the red dough and being left on the cart, so it's kind of making it pinky, which is a little bit worrying. The other thing that we've noticed is it is extremely crumbly. You can see how easily it is and it breaks off into pieces. We've already had some on the carpet and I think it does this more than normal Play-Doh does. I think it's a lot drier. So it might be good in the fact that it doesn't dry out, but it is very crumbly and it seems to be leaving sort of colours on the ice cream. So we've finished playing with the moon dough. We've managed to gather all the crumbs together, and one thing that has happened, because it is so crumbly and dry, we've actually ended up with pink bits in the white, which I know you end up with Play-Doh anyway, but that's just something to note, that it is that crumbly that we've got just little bits in. But there is nothing then to put the moon dough in to pack it away, and there isn't like little tubs or a box for the moon dough. It's not going to go back in the bags. Well, I suppose it could do if they haven't been ripped, but that's also something to be aware of, that even though it can go back in the box, there is nothing for it to go in. Now, whether that doesn't matter because it doesn't dry out or not, only time will tell. Whether just going in the box like this will be okay, I'm not sure, but that is just something that we've noticed. And this is the mess it's actually left on my carpet. I hope it comes out. The moon dough ice cream set is a really good idea. I really like the idea of having the ice cream van, or ice cream cart rather, that you can turn the handle and you make things for your ice cream. I really like the fact that you've got the ice cream bowl and the ice cream cones. I think it's a lovely play set. Just for me, the moon dough lets it down slightly. I do like the idea that it doesn't dry out, and I can see that it won't dry out, but it is just so crumbly, and it just leaves pieces everywhere, and it just seems to fall apart really easily, and it's kind of been in the carpet. It's been difficult to get back together, and it is just so sort of dry, and the fact that it left sort of the pink residue on the ice cream van as well makes me worry about the fact it's not seems to be colouring my fingers, but there obviously is kind of a powder to it, and it does remind me in a lot of ways the moon's sand, and that did get quite messy, so I can see that the potential of this getting quite messy. So for me, I'm going to give the Moon Dough ice cream set a 6 out of 10. I really like the idea. I think the quality of the actual products was good, but I think the boys found this really difficult to use. If you didn't quite get the Moon Dough in the hole properly, you turn the handle on it, it just flew out again. And then sometimes when it came out of the chute, they went to pick it up and it just broke in half because the Moon Dough was sort of crumbly. So a 6 out of 10 for me, but we'll see what the boys say. So George, what do you think of the Moon Dough ice cream set?
Good.
Have you enjoyed playing with it?
Yes.
Do you like it better than Play-Doh?
No.
No, do you prefer Play-Doh?
Yeah.
Why do you prefer Play-Doh?
Because it's more crumbly.
This one's more crumbly. So what are you going to give the Moon Dough ice cream set out of 10?
7 out of 10.
And can you have a look at the camera? Why does it give you 7 out of 10? Why do you give it 7 out of 10?
Because it's crumbly.
Because it's a bit crumbly. Was it easy to use the ice cream machine?
No.
A bit tricky. How about you, Charlie? You've made a lovely ice cream there, haven't you? What do you give the Moon Dough ice cream set? Do you think it gets a thumbs up or a thumbs down?
Thumbs up.
A thumbs up? Is there anything you'd like to change about it that would make it better?
No.
No, you think it was really good? Was it easy to use?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what the boys say about the Moon Dough ice cream set.